This is Lance Quillen talking. I'm not used to talking to cameras. This is nerve-wracking. But I have osteogenesis imperfecta, and it's a brittle bone disease where it makes my bones weaker than normal. Those things could probably break them. I completely shattered my left elbow. I can't lift up. But that's not the problem. The problem I have is my right knee and the amount of bills that I have for having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 operations and countless others, maybe 20 or 30 operations for kidney stones with lithotripsy and things like that. And with my insurance, I have to pay 20%. It adds up quick, and when you're in the condition that I am, it's hard to keep up with. I barely make it with the rent here. I only make so much on disability. I turn my cable off just so I can help save some money that way. The biggest issue is trying to find a doctor who's got the guts to work on my right knee, the femur, the distal femur back, where in 2010, in the fall, I had come home from a walk and went to sit in the chair, and then later in the day as I was wheeling around, I guess my foot got twisted somehow underneath the wheel, and it made me fall out. I thought I had broken my left femur again, and broken my right ankle, which have pin screws in plate. They showed up okay, there's no fractures, but because of how bad my ankle hurt, I stayed off it as much as possible, and I didn't realize that I'd also fractured my right femur. And while seeing the doctors, because I know everybody at the orthopedic place, a more regional bone and health joint clinic in Columbia, I asked them to take x-rays of my right leg so I can have something to show, and they did. And yes, I can read x-rays, I know what to look for. I was taught from a young age about all this stuff, x-rays and things like that. And I noticed that I had that fractured, and the reason I had it done is because it felt like there was a pebble between my tibia, my femur, and every time I would twist, I would feel it. I thought it was a chip off of my patella, but it wasn't. It was actually me re-breaking that hairline fracture. And because of doing it so much and not getting it checked out sooner, excess bone growth grew, and it came to the point where it made kind of a bumper stop type, where it prevented the leg from straightening out without ripping or tearing any tendons and ligaments apart and possible muscle. Been in a wheelchair since then. My wheelchair is broke on me. There is a welded spot that's on the seat, one of the hardest parts. One of these days it's gonna break on me, and I'm gonna be in a bad situation. I hate asking for help, but I definitely need it. I don't know how much longer I'll be independent before I turn 40, and it just really hit me hard. I want to be able to be free to do things, go places before my body turns on me so bad that I would need professional care to help me. Quite possibly live in a nursing home. I don't have anybody that I can go to or would take me in or anything, and I basically am really doing everything on my own. I have a cousin who helps me, for groceries. I text her and she'll pick it up. Outside of that, I don't get any visitors. I bought a futon hoping maybe that would help. Didn't. The only calls I get are from debt collectors saying, well, you owe about $1,000. You owe $3,000. And the second worst part is my dental. You've seen pictures of them. I broke a tooth one time eating a fried catfish sandwich. The crust of it actually chipped the tooth. It makes you less likely want to brush your teeth, because when that bristle hits a nerve, it lasts. I've had abscesses a lot, and I'm on doxycycline to try and stop that. I don't know how bad things would be without that, but all the teeth in the top are broken. They have been broken at the gum lines, and some of the gum have grown over it, and I have to have it surgically removed, which I do not know how much that would cost. It cost me $250 to have a dentist even look inside to give an opinion here. I don't know if I'm bipolar or what, or just being isolated. I live in an apartment that I share with, it's like a hotel, and I'm the youngest by at least 25 years old. There's been so many dead people that have come out of here. This is basically where you go before you go into a nursing home. People will leave to go to the nursing home, and you hear about a month later they had passed away. That and everything else, it messes up your head. And dealing with my parents' death, and sadly, one of the worst part is dealing with the death of my dog, Jazzy, and all the crap that my family put me through when I lived in Michigan, and the first couple of months that I moved here to Tennessee. I'm not going to get into what happened. It would take too long. But I'm desperate. I decided to make this video. I really don't want to. I am not comfortable with myself. And I hope this helps you better understand what's going on with me. I used to be on narcotics, but I, on my own self, stopped going to the pain clinic, and because I realized that wasn't helping me, I do take Xanax for my nerves and everything, because I get panic attacks real easy. I'm so, littlest things, I get shaky, can't stutter. stutter and I lose thoughts of what I'm about to say. They just go completely blank. And I just need help. It's about the only thing I can say. I'll show you what I am talking about as I sit in this broken wheelchair. I'm going to show you where it was broke. Right there, this little bar broke. A little booger. And this whole thing broke right here. And as you can see, kinda does wanna wind up. Here comes the leg. My right leg right here. This part right here is in between my femur and my tibia. And it's actually, there's a chip of patella right there. This part that you see moving, it's another chip. Whole piece. And as you can see, it just comes out of socket. There's bone growing here. My issue is this part right here. This is where the hairline fracture was. And the bone is grown. So, instead of fully straightening out like this, that's as much as my leg bends. And any weight on it, it collapses due to the lack of bone. The ACL is gone. Just everything. This knee is jacked up, it's fine. It's the weakest bone that I have in my body, and it's still scary to think that if something happens to my left leg, that's it. I won't be able to walk, period. I have to walk. With this big giant Bledsoe dial knee brace where I can lock it. And then it's still kind of unsafe. That's my story. I'm glad it is not over with. Thank you to those who have helped me, and I appreciate it a lot. I guess that's all I have to say for now.